This is Ruby speaking. Welcome to the third part of my Chibi tutorial video. In the last video, I taught you how to draw simple and easy Chibi characters. Now that we're in the last part of this tutorial, I'm gonna show you how I draw my Chibi. Now grab that pen and paper, and let's get drawing. First off, we're gonna start with a circle. And then, we're gonna make a cone like what we've done in the first and second video, so it would kinda look like a Japanese kokeshi doll. Again, for the last time, the picture's not mine, credit to the original owner, please don't sue me. And now that we have this kokeshi looking thingy, we're gonna put guidelines in the face. Let's put a vertical line in the center of the circle, and then a horizontal line in the center of the circle. So we have something like this. So the horizontal line in the circle, that's where the eyebrows will go. So that's important. Now that we have the face guidelines, we're gonna move on to the body. First, we need to draw a bin shape for the body, and that will represent the stomach. After that, we can now proceed to draw the legs, like this, and then the arms. The size of the bin shape should be at least half of your guideline for the body. And remember, the top of the cone guideline for the body should be smaller than the bottom part, because that's where the neck is gonna go. So make sure that it is in symmetry. You can make things like this, but we're still learning. After you know these proportions, you can play with it and make your own variation. Now let's practice again. A circle, a cone shape guideline, face guidelines, the bin shape, the feet, and then the hands. Let's make another one with a different hand gesture. I'm not gonna put the cone guideline in this one. First, let's draw a circle. And then the bin shape. After the bin shape, we can now put the feet. And then the hands. If you want to make a sitting chibi, it's gonna be like this. Let's draw the head. And then the body will go here, and then the feet, and the arms is here. And don't forget to put the chair where the chibi would be sitting. Now that we know how to make the guidelines, we're now going to proceed to make the face. First off, let's draw a circle. Now we started with a circle divided into 4 quadrants. Under the horizontal line, we're gonna make another line. That's where the cheeks will go. So, depends on you how low or how high the cheeks you want. Now that we've put the guidelines, we can now make the face shape. So, starting from the very top of the circle, let's make the head from the top until the midline of the circle. After that, we're gonna make a slight curve from the midline to the line for the cheeks. There you go. And after that, we're gonna make a slight curve from the line of the cheeks until it meets the top of the body. There you go. And we'll also do the same thing at the other side. Remember, it's just a slight curve. It's not too curvy. Now let's make another one. The guidelines for the cheeks. And then let's draw the head shape from the top to the midline for the eyebrows. And then from the eyebrow line to the cheek line. And from the cheek line to the neck. There you go. So make sure that you don't go far away from your circle guideline when you're making the chin. Now that we have the face shape, we can now proceed to drawing the eyes. Since we already have a guidelines for the eyebrows and the eye, it's gonna be easy for us to locate where the eyes will go. So the center horizontal line is our guideline for the eyebrows. So you can draw the eyebrows at the top of this line or on this line. It depends upon you, but make sure it's close to the line. And for the eyes, there are many different variations, but to make the classic chibi, they mostly use a teardrop, but not your typical teardrop. Teardrop that is more rounded on top, something like this. Now, let's draw the eyes. And then the eyebrows. And don't forget about the mouth. You can also make use of circles. Not the perfect circles. Something like this. I want to make a crying face, so I'm gonna make the pupil something like this. Then the eyebrows pointing at the upward direction. And then the mouth. I'm gonna make another one. And now for the 3/4 view, let's make a circle. So from the top until the eyebrow line, we're gonna shape the head, forehead, and then from the eyebrow line until the cheek line, we're gonna put a slight curve. And then from the cheek to the neck part, we're gonna put a curve for the cheeks. It's a 3/4 view. The ears would be somewhere here. And that's the neck. I'm just gonna fix this line and make things clearer. And that's where the eyes will go. The mouth would be here. Now let's practice it. Let's do a front view and a 3/4 view. Remember the three. The circle, the cone-shaped body, and then the guidelines for the face. That would really be a great help. Now let's make something in a different position. And since I'm kinda hungry, I want him to have a hungry face, something that looks like he's craving for ice cream, sweets. And we can put more details for the clothes. I want him in shorts and in shirts. And put a little alien for the shirt design. You can use more elaborate clothing for the chibi, but I want to make it simple for you. So once you have a better understanding of the proportions and how you draw things, you can make your own variations, your own style, your very own drawing. Now let's go to the hair part. So before we proceed you can practice by yourself or practice drawing the head with me. I'm preparing the template for where we are gonna draw hair. There are many variations and countless possibilities for the facial expression. You can search for references or look at your favorite anime character and copy the expression. Experiment. Don't be afraid to experiment. That's how you're going to discover which way to draw chibi is easier for you. So these videos are just an option for you. Now that we've finished making the heads, I'm gonna draw the hairline. So it's gonna be somewhere up here. So remember, the hairline is above the eyebrow line. Okay, for the first hair, the last two videos, I've taught you the M, but here, we're not gonna make the M. I always want to start in the middle whenever I make the hair for my characters. And then the side. Look at the line. I'm using a blue color pencil for it to be more visible for you. And then I'm gonna put the details after making the partitions of the hair. Look at the start of the hair. It's a little above the hairline, or on the hairline itself. It's not below the hairline. Even if it's above the hairline, there's only little distance. Because if you put it too high, it's not gonna look natural. It's like it's going to have a deformed head. And so there you have it. Let's shade this thing. And for the second one, I like it to be a girl. So I started with the fringe. It's the side fringe for the hair. It's gonna be a long hair. There. And then the forehead. There you go. And then I want her bangs to be clipped upward. So there's a few strands. And so that's the tied bangs. And then that's the rest of the hair. So I'm gonna put a line to show which hair is in front and which is in the back. And then we're gonna shade the back hair a little darker to show that it is in the back. Now for the third hair, I like it to be more detailed. Since the last two videos were only making mostly zigzag lines in different sizes, we're gonna upgrade that in this third model. So it's gonna be something like this. I started with the side, and as you can see, I follow the hairline as my guide. And there you have it. After making this, let's shade this hair. Ta-da! And that's how I draw my chibi hair. And I'll repeat it as many times as I can in this video. There are many variations for the hair. There are many hairstyles. You can look at anime hairstyles, model hairstyles, and make a simple drawing on it and apply it on your chibi. So now while I'm drawing, you can draw with me or you can practice making your own drawing. For this, I started with the guidelines for drawing the hands and the arms. In drawing the arms and the hands, it's more easier to draw the hands first before you connect it to the neck or to the body. That will make things easier. And there I finished making the guidelines. I want the cheeks to be there. And I'm gonna shape the head. As you've noticed, I've darkened my guidelines. I made that for you to see it. But it is better to make light guidelines than making it dark because we're gonna erase it later on. So that would be the neck. So if you want to make a high collared shirt or low collared shirt, or you want to put scarf or things that cover the neck, it's gonna be like this. Now I'm gonna draw the eyes. I want this cute looking eyes. As you can see, it's not a perfect circle. I'm gonna put the mouth and then the eyebrow. I'm gonna shade the eyes. Then I want to put a scarf. It's gonna look like this. Let's color it red. Now I'm gonna make the hair. I started in the middle and then made the side bangs and continue drawing the long hair. I want to see her in a school uniform, so I decided to make her clothes look like this. And then the skirt, the ribbon, and then the buttons, the shoes, and then the socks. And so let's draw another one. So I'm going to make a hinata from a haiku inspired chibi. As I'm drawing here, I recommend that you also draw there. Maybe follow what I'm drawing, or draw your own character. Now, that's the end of this tutorial. I hope that this video helped you. I advise you that you keep on practicing the proportion that I've shown you. Once you have a clear grasp of it, you can make your own variations, make your own chibi, make your own design, expression, or even a chibi short comic. So, keep on drawing until you get used to it, to the point that you won't be needing the guidelines and you can draw chibis without guidelines. Thank you for watching this video. If you want to see more easy to follow anime drawings, please hit like and subscribe. See you on my next episode. Thank you!